Hey everyone! Wuthering Waves recently celebrated their first anniversary, and I had the pleasure to visit their first anniversary celebration event here in Japan. This is a 3-day event, but the content throughout the 3 days are all the same aside from like the cosplayers that shows up for the event. This is one of the most enjoyable celebratory events that I've ever attended, and on top of that, aside from like purchasing of the foods, the drinks, and the goods, it's completely free. So sit back, relax, and enjoy as I take you around the first anniversary Wuwa event here in Akihabara, Japan. Feel free to use the timestamps that I've created to skip around to whichever section that interests you. As you can see with the clips I've been playing, there are a ton of different ads playing inside the station. I also found this Cantarella cut out right outside of the station as well. Further out into the open area right outside of the station, you also got a ton of pillars wrapped in different character key visuals as well. On the way over to the venue, you also got a different style of the art pillar, and this time it's more like an action shot, maybe like when the character's using their liberation or something, and the Zani was definitely my favorite one. There's also one more thing just outside of the main venue. A short ways away, we got the life-size Inferno Rider statue just sitting there. Although it's a boss and it's not like a playable character, I thought it still looked really cool. It's like one of the first boss that we'll meet in the game, so it's very iconic. There's also a social media campaign here with the Inferno Rider, and right here if we post like a photo of the event and hashtag it on X, then we could get a free clear file. Zani is also one of my favorite characters as well, so I'll take it for free. I actually didn't have any expectation when I first decided to go to this event, but it ended up being very interesting and very fun. I thought like originally I'll be there for maybe like 30 minutes, but I ended up being there for about like 2 to 2.5 hours. And due to it being only 3 days, I believe all the morning and early afternoon entry slots are lottery only. They did open up for like anyone to enter once the crowd dies down mid to late afternoon. Again, even though it's lottery entry, it's free and you just need to apply for it, so it doesn't cost anything. We lined up shortly before our entry time, and just from the outside you can see like many different Wuwa decorations and panels and all that. When we entered, we were handed a couple of items. We got a food and drink and goods purchasing ticket. There's also the stamp rally paper, as well as a sticker set. Let me just start showing off the event from the left side first, then we'll come back and show the right side. So the first thing you see on the left is a message board which you could write messages. There are a lot of the small doodles of the characters as well, which is really nice to see. I love how international the board feels. You can see like how many people from all over the world just like love Wuwa. And right beside the message board, we have a little Collab perfume exhibition area here. And here you also got the cosplay for Zani and Carlotta just like sitting on the mannequin as well. The collab perfume brand is called Honeydew, and I do have experience with their product, granted it was for their diffuser, not perfume. I got nothing bad to say about it though. The smell is really strong and I personally prefer it this way, and as you can see there are 4 character designs here. I'll be looking to get the Zani one I think, as I think the smell fits guys the best. The other 3 also smells nice, but you could tell it's more feminine. Next up we have the official fan art area, and it's kind of hard to catch everything in horizontal, but you can see how many high quality fan arts there are. As a huge fan of Phoebe, God bless these artists, they did fantastic work on the art. We keep walking down the aisle here, and you can see the first and only appearance of Lupa here. Since she hasn't been released, nor have we met her in game at the time of this event, the key visual is like all we know about her. Again, tons and tons of promotional art on the pillars here as well. So the reason I wanted to check out the left side first is because of the goods shop. I wasn't sure if things are going to be sold out, but I decided to just play it safe and grab what I wanted before checking out the rest of the venue. I'll talk and show off the goods that I got at the end of the video, but you won't want to miss out because I got a couple of really nice acrylic art blocks and they're random like gachas, so I'll probably do like a live poll at the end there. The very last thing you could do on this side of the venue is you could check out the collab food and drinks. There isn't like a lot of options and it's very generic, but I got myself the Zani drink, as well as a couple of the character cookies. For each of the food and drink item that you purchase, you also get a random coaster. I'll be honest, like I don't think the Zani drink met my expectation. It's supposed to be like an orange tea with jelly and it just didn't taste anything particularly special. Anyways, let's now take a look at the right side of the event area. This is where the majority of the displays and activities are. So we got panels of the Renacida cast, and of course I gotta get that close-up Phoebe shot. Right next to the panel we also got a wall of Cartethyia. These weapons look really cool up close. So the cosplayer who cosplayed as the male Rover is called桃戸もも. Fantastic cosplay, by the way. Also, I didn't know it was a girl that's cosplaying until I started doing research after the event. They did a little Shorekeeper and male Rover photo shoot afterwards, which I thought was really cute. I also did tune into her post-event stream, and she did say something really cool that I wanted to share. She actually learned to play piano just for this occasion. She doesn't know how to play any other songs but this one, and she mentioned like there are many mistakes in her playing as well, since she was super nervous, but I mean it sounds perfect to me, so there's no issue there, I don't think. Honestly, it's just like next level just to add like the immersion with the character that she's cosplaying as. And as with all the cosplayers, I'll talk more about cosplay later in the video, but I'll link all their information down in the description below, so please go show them some support. I think all their cosplays are top tier and top quality and top notch. But yeah, sorry I got distracted by the Shorekeeper theme, but let's continue with the wall of Cartethyia. Next up we have the little minigame corners, and there are 3 kinds of games in total. So first off we got the shooting range, which our target is just the monsters in the game. We only get 1 shot, and maybe I think like you get a prize if you manage to knock over the monster. From what I saw, I didn't see like anyone knocking it over. In my try I did hit it straight on, but it didn't fall down. So maybe I need to hit it on the head or something, because I think I hit it dead center on the body. I didn't know it was that heavy. I thought like if you just hit it, it would, you know, fall down. But yeah, we do get to collect a stamp afterwards for the stamp rally. The next minigame is a racing game. You race against another player and the winner will get a prize. While lining up, I noticed that there are iconic scenes in Wuwa up top as tapestries. I forgot to show this, but on the backside of the stamp card, it's a postcard with a key visual of the Japan Wuwa event. We could get another stamp for clearing the racing minigame, and we do get like a little Instagram Wuwa UI thing as a prize for completing the stamp rally. And GG to my opponent, my car derailed at the end trying to speed up and I lost, so I don't have the winner's prize. The final minigame here is just like a giant gacha that you can spin. And when I was lining up, it was the Roccia cosplayer as well as the Brant cosplayer that were manning the machine. I got to interact with the Roccia cosplayer who's called Amiami, and she's super cute up close as well. She asked who my favorite characters are, and since I like Roccia and she's actually my second favorite character, it was a really easy answer. Through the gacha, I actually ended up pulling the Ciaccona clear card, and for doing the gacha, you could also get a stamp for this. For all the minigames, it's technically not free to participate, but you just need to follow 2 of their social medias. I guess it still counts as free, since you don't need to pay money, but you do need to do something in order to participate in these minigames. But yeah, finally at the very back of the event, after all the minigames, we also got the cosplay stage. As I mentioned before, all the cosplayers' link will be down in the description below. There are many sessions throughout the day, and the first one I caught was the Cartethyia, Fleurdelys, and Ciaccona. Before I knew it, the second session also begun. I actually didn't know if I'll still be here when the Zani and Phoebe cosplay session starts. But I'm very happy because these are the two characters, cosplays, that I want to see the most. You could probably figure it out by now, but my top 3 favorite character in the game right now, at this point, are these two as well as Roccia. I really love these two cosplayers' cosplay. The Zani is played by Ah Cho, who is in Zani's liberation form, and it looked really sick. The Phoebe was played by Suzura, who I've actually seen many times on the X timeline, since she does a lot of the Hololive cosplay. Then I noticed there's like a huge line of people getting headpatted and bonked by these two cosplayers, so I thought maybe? And yeah, it turns out you could just line up and get headpatted and bonked. That really surprised me because knowing the Japanese celebrity scene, it's literally like a taboo to take pictures and interact with the famous person outside of the official events, which majority of the time you have to pay. But here you could do both for free, which I'm not complaining. But yeah, everyone is just holding out their phone and filming the whole process, which I thought was a really cool experience. Shortly after, they held a parade to show all the cosplayers that are cosplaying for the day. I tried my best to get permission from every single one of the cosplayer in the video, and I'm sure there's no issue in general, even without permission, but I only ended up getting a response from half of the cosplayers that I reached out to. Obviously no shade at those who didn't respond, it's most likely because it got buried under their DM or it got filtered. But the ones I got a response from, they literally don't have issue, like not a single one said no, so I don't think it's an issue. It's actually so hard to pick a favorite because everyone is just so good. The one that surprised me the most is the Margherita cosplay, who's the cook of Renacida. I guess like if you haven't met her or if you don't know who she is. Honestly, when I first saw that, I was like, what? Like I never thought there would be a cosplay for her since she's just like an NPC, but it turns out really cute as well. And as a guy myself, the male cosplayer actually goes so hard. I think for me, the Brant especially just gives off such like a Brant energy if you have met him in game, and I freaking love it. But yeah, I was only able to catch 3 sessions of the photo shoot while I was there, but it was really mind-blowing how good not just the cosplays are, but also how the cosplayers themselves played the characters. I never followed cosplays in my life before this day because I never had interest, but it was such an eye-opening experience. I don't think my camera actually did it justice in terms of capturing the highest quality professional shots, because surprise surprise, I'm not a professional photographer, but I would highly suggest you checking out their social medias and show them support, as they post their own photos in higher quality and like good composition shots and all that. And just before I go to the goods section, let's just take a look at the goods in person since they have it on display there and I didn't get everything from the goods shop. So here are the merch that I got from the event. Some of them I've already shown in the video, but some like the acrylic stand is new. So I just quickly go over the stuff that I've already gone through. These are the coasters that I got for purchasing food and drink, and this is the novelty goods. You got the Stamparelli card that I completed, and then the backside is just the little kind of like postcard or key visual. And this is like the little Instagram filter thing that we get for completing the Stamparelli. I pulled the little Ciaccona card here from the gacha game. The sticker here is just what we get as part of the entry package to get into the event, so this is free. This clear file here I got from tweeting about the event. On the backside it just says Wuwa in Japanese. And of course we got 2 cookies here. They're just character art. I think they're like 500 yen each. I don't really know what they taste like, but I'm pretty sure they're just like sugar cookie. And as for the acrylic stand, I got the Carlotta one. The only other one I considered was the Zani one, but then I didn't really like her outfit for this event, so I just didn't get it. The acrylic stand is 1,650 yen, which is very standard price for these kind of goods. So I do have space in my display case, so I just put them together. If you look closely, it looks a little bit foggy, and that's because there's like a protection layer that you could like, I guess like rip off. And it is double-sided, so I'm sure you could like keep it on, but personally I don't like to keep it on because it kind of makes the acrylic stand look bad, so yeah, I just take it off. And yeah, once you get rid of all the wrappings, it looks good as new. It's like very shiny, you know. This is what it looks like when you put it together. Like the art and the quality of the acrylic stand wise, I don't think it's the worst. It's pretty good. I think it looks pretty good. But the one problem I have with this, which I've never seen before, is that if you look closely, you can see like the bottom side poking out, which shouldn't happen, but they don't have like a stopper thing, you know. Like for some reason the gap is giant here, and I could keep pushing it down, but then if I put it down, it will just start wobbling. So I'm not sure, that maybe it's like a design flaw or something. But yeah, we got the Carlotta acrylic stand here. It's pretty big. I also bought 3 of these acrylic art gacha panel thing, so they're random, and 7 designs in total. Honestly, I really love the art for like any one of these. I think it's most of the Renacida cast and maybe a couple other people, but I really like all the art, and maybe hopefully I could get my favorite characters. These cost 1,980 yen, but seeing the physical goods in the venue, it looks really nice, so yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing who I get. For some reason they got the sticker upside down for this one, but yeah, let's just start with the leftmost one. Personally, I'm hoping for Phoebe, Roccia, or Zani, or even Carlotta, but saying that, I'll probably get the other 3, but yeah, let's see who we get. Oh, it's really nice. Zani, nice. You could see like how nice these look. And I think there's a layer of the protection on, so let me just get rid of it. It looks super nice. It looks like very 3D because I think the art is on the front side, but the background is on like the back layer, so kind of looks 3D. You also got the shiny border, like the reflecty border with Zani as well. And yeah, it's not super big, it's like smaller than my palm. But overall, it's really nice looking, so I'm very happy with this purchase. Backside just says Bua, or Wuthering Waves in Japanese. Next one, let's see who we get. And oh, Cantarella. So I just got rid of the protective layer, so yeah, it's really nice now. And I forgot to mention, but all the, I guess like the art and all that is engraved inside the acrylic, so you can't actually like scratch it. It's like completely smooth up here, so that's really good. But of course you got the name here. Yeah, let's see who the last one is. I'm really hoping for Phoebe, but let's not get my hope up. And another Zani, damn it. Well, it's a dupe, so yeah, maybe I'll trade it or something, but yeah. Not too happy with the double Zani pull, but you know, it's a gacha, so you can't help it. It's gonna happen. But hey, at least I got one of the Zani, who's actually one of the ones I really want. Very excited to display it in my display case, so yeah, let me just put it in. It's kind of hard to fit in the camera, but I forgot to show you the little, I guess, novelty bag that we get for purchasing, I think, over 4,000 yen worth of goods. And we just get it for free. It's super big. Yeah, there's no way I could fit in the camera, but yeah, both sides is the same design, so it's just a super big shopper bag thingy. I actually got some more bonus goods. I got it on the same day, and this is from Amiami. They're having like a little Wuwa fest, so like for purchasing Wuwa goods you get like novelty, which are these things. I forgot how much you have to spend, but so there are 4 designs in total, and I managed to get the Rover one and the big form Cartethyia. I still don't know how to pronounce her name, but yeah, these are ticket folders I think, so you could put like tickets inside. I grabbed this little Shorekeeper and Rover acrylic art thingy. It's actually really nice. You can actually like get the little glittery stuff inside, and then once like everything drops down, I can't really show in this angle, but once everything drops down you can see Shorekeeper. I think for Wuwa players, the Shorekeeper and the Rover scene is really iconic, so that's why I wanted to grab one. It's just like the acrylic block I showed before with the Zani and the Cantarella one. They seem to like, I don't know if it's like the companies or the goods company or whatever, but they seem to like to put this layer of protection on. Yeah, it's like a acrylic block with little glittery stuff inside. I also grabbed this little book art thingy. I think it's a Camilla one. Let me just open it up and see what it is. There was like a sample in store, and I think it looked really nice, so I wanted to grab one. I think it's just like a bunch of postcards. So I guess if you're like a Camilla fan, or if you like Camilla, then this is really nice. Yeah, just a bunch of Camilla art. And these are like paper. I guess it's postcard, huh? Yeah, the backside art is just the same as the front side art. And I got 2 of these items. They're called 3D shikishi, which is like those like signature paper that you could get from celebrities. I wanted to get the Renacida cast one, but they didn't have Phoebe. I don't think they have the Renacida cast at all, but yeah, maybe they just have the first region characters, and Encore is one of my favorite as well, so I just grabbed an Encore. I think the Zani one is actually for her birthday, so it's like a special version. I accidentally dented the corner here when I was like going to register. I accidentally dropped it, so yeah, that's why there's like a dent here. But yeah, the Zani one's actually an acrylic shikishi, so you can see like the shikishi border edge. and I think you peel it off, but I'm not sure if you're supposed to, so I just leave it on there. Thank you for watching. Overall, this event completely blew my expectations away. I would definitely go as far to say this is the best anniversary event that I've ever been part of in terms of the IRL events. It's really crazy to think like this whole event is completely free as well. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, you can check out the video that I've released in this video on the Wuthering Waves cafe that I went to. I'd greatly appreciate your support if you could hit the like and subscribe button as well. There probably won't be as much Wuwa content, but that's only because I can't make content if they don't have events. And I'll try to attend events if I can, but I feel like these kind of events sometimes it's like hard to get tickets because of how popular they are. But I'll be sure to cover it if I do get a chance to attend them though. But if you also like Genshin or Honkai Star Rail, these are the two other gacha games I play as well, so there's a chance I'll attend the events they have and make content about it as well. So if that interests you, feel free to hit the subscribe button as well. Other than that, I usually make content talking about Hololive and VTubers on this channel. Usually content similar to the video you're watching now, things such as event vlogs, event overviews, as well as goods unboxing. If that interests you, feel free to hit the subscribe button and see what's in store in the future. There are already a ton of event content on this channel for the Hololive site, so if that interests you, feel free to check out the playlist I've created and pick and choose whichever one interests you. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.